Hey everyone, it's Rolls. I'm recording again. I took a little bit off there. It's been busy. But wanted to get back to the Metal Gear Solid 4 playthrough. I promise the other stuff will get done eventually. Anyway, this is part 15. This is the little battle before a boss fight. So you're neutralizing these gecko, frog, battalion, whatever. The Fearless Flying Frog Brigade. Wait, that's Les Claypool. Yeah, you gotta take out these grunts first before the boss fight. Which is like interesting. I don't know why this game has that. Like, if they were a part of the fight, that's one thing, but, how many times am I gonna reference Steak Bentley's video? But he made a good point. Everything should have been bumped up. Like, this should have been the fight, you had instead of the, all the mooks, when you were with Meryl. When you're back in the Middle East. But anyway, that was quick enough, so it doesn't really matter. But to bump everything up a stage would have been interesting. So, Laughing Octopus begins the official boss presence, I guess, of this game. She's an interesting fight, but not terribly difficult. When I first was playing through the game, it was one of those fights that was easy enough to learn the pattern for the first time, and since then I wouldn't say I really struggle at all with it. Then again, I've only played through this game maybe twice before I did the recording. But anyway, we're going for a non-lethal kill. It's not... I wouldn't say it's what I normally do, but it's adds a bit more challenge to it. I forget if I did it in all the previous games or not. I don't think so. I can't imagine trying to non-lethal vamp and MGS2, for instance. Like, I can, but I probably didn't. Knowing me. So this is the meat of the battle here. You get a shot off, and then Octopus runs away and disguises herself. I kind of wonder if this is what the decoy octopus fight would have been like in MGS1, because we never get to do that. He dies when he was impersonating the Arms Tech president, right? But anyway, you can kind of see her outline if you have this solid eye equipped. Thermonuclear and night vision both show up, I think. Thermonuclear. Thermo goggle. It's definitely not nuclear is not the word I'm looking for. Thermal goggles. What the fuck word am I trying to think of that has thermo in it? It's only thermonuclear. That's the only one I can think of. Whatever. I'm just gonna let it go, because the longer I linger on this, the more I feel like an idiot. Anyway, she has a submachine gun. Can do a little bit of damage, but using the Nagant, get that done quicker. Oh, let's see. No, I'm not ready for premium Microsoft 365. Why would I Why would I want that? I guess I switch tactics here. It's like, fuck it, let me just use the railgun. Again, there's no real incentive to it. If you do the non-lethal, I think that's how you get the dance scene, photo scene, if you let the boss fight go long enough. But I think also that's how you get the character dolls, which I needed for a trophy. But I already non-lethaled this particular fight before, so I think I might have already picked it up, but I don't know if I did or not. Because you actually have to look for it. You just don't. You aren't just given it like some of the camos from 3. You know, you would get. The only one you really need to try to get is the ends. Like, you know, you have to hold them up and all that stuff. But yeah, you actually have to find the dolls for the characters to get that trophy. I don't know if you get anything from it, really. I'm trying to aim for the head, but it's not like a bad fight, it's just, you know. I think the rifle is making things a bit easier. This is really the start of the fights taking. Boss fights started to take longer. I mean, they always did. Like, as you should. Like, they should be a challenge, but I don't know if that was. I have a feeling that's her there, right? I don't know. That'll do it. The fully charged railgun. I'm running out of these bullets, too. But no, like I was... Sorry, I got off track there. But like I was saying, between this game and Peace Walker and Phantom Pain, you got bosses that actually take a long time sometimes to dispatch. Like, some were long before, like the end was. I know she can disguise herself as that. I'm pretty sure that's her there. Yeah, I can see the wow. I don't know, I'm like jumping back and forth. No, I'm not gonna follow you. I'm not fucking crazy. I'm trying to think of the fight that took. Oh. That is not him. Don't be fooled. Can't trick me, crazy octopus woman. You. Oh, I should mention this because I always talk about my personal stuff. One of my coworkers is leaving my job, so I think I'm gonna get some of her days, meaning instead of switching between first and second shift, I think I'm gonna go all first shift, 7 to 3, same days, Sunday through Thursday. But that's actually kind of good because then I get Thursday. I can go to the comedy open mic if I want, and Thursday from 3 o'clock till Sunday morning at 7, I will be off work instead of this weird day and a half thing I have now. I mean, it makes itself... It's not Naomi. It makes up for itself because I have Monday, where I get off my current schedule. I get off at 3, and then I don't have to go in until 3 on Tuesday. So I basically have, 24 hours off, but a whole other like 12 hours of a day. It's not like a normal day where you get home and you have like 4 to 5 hours before you go to sleep again for work. But like that's what I'll have now, but at the same time, like I'll have real days off, a real 2 days in a row off. I guess I just switched to the very lethal railgun strategy instead. That's what it's like to stand in the ink cloud completely. Get back in here. Oh, there she is. Okay, and then we'll see. I think they still have... She'll still do the creepy walking around part, right? Yeah, it's after this cutscene. It's also people like criticism of like, why are they basing these characters on these models and everything? Like, it's just like, fuck it. You guys want to have a video game waifu? Konami's like, fuck you guys. We can give you some of the most attractive women in the world as character models. Though, like, I'm a big Kojima fan, but even I would say, like, I don't know about the artistic merit to it, but I don't know if that was necessarily a decision he was making. I watched a great video, sorry dude, I forget your channel name, but I can tell you he hosts the Something Rotten podcast where him and another dude talked about the Manhunt games. It was very fascinating because I love, well, especially Manhunt 1, but I believe it was his channel that was talking about PT, the Silent Hill trailer that Kojima made with, oh, what's the director's name? He did From Dusk Till Dawn, I'm pretty sure. Guillermo del Toro, I think? Yeah. With, I think it was him. With Norman Reedus, famous from The Walking Dead. They ended up doing Death Stranding. He was the feature in that, but never played that game yet. But Anyway, the troubled production history of PT and how it was being produced the same time as MGS5. And I remember, as a fan, how long that game was in production, and seeing different stills and everything. And I got I can't remember things today. With Camp Omega, the part 1 of it, not Phantom Pain, but Ground Zeroes. When it came out and people were like, what is this, like a teaser? And it's like, nah, it's kind of like chapter 1 of the game. Considering, let's say the game has like 3 to 4 chapters, maybe 5. Well, the 5th was edited out, but just a great video about the production demands Kojima has with Konami and how it was not great.